Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Avon, and in the last episode we got all the oil products going. We have sulfuric acid, we have batteries on the bus, yes, it's connected, and we have explosives. Not a lot of explosives, it's really slow. Let's see, let's expand that and just let them stack up for a bit while we do other stuff. Because we need the explosives to make cliff explosives to blow up this cliff so we can expand further south. Further. And then, let's see. I've been looking at this array when I walk past. And I see that this one does not produce as much as the other ones. And I do believe that's because this machine can't output all its copper cables, so I'm going to start making filter inserters for that. Stack inserters, I mean. We are going to need that anyway at some point, so I'm going to make it up here. Those need a blue and a gear and both circuits. Now, let's see. If I build it here, we have... we can use this and pull that one over to this side. That's very lucky and nice, I guess. Let's... Oh, follow on. Okay, let's repair this one. That gives us one spot. And then let's add inserters in, out, in, and in. And upgrade this one. What? Oh, it's not close enough. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to manually add some red circuits because those don't get all the way down the belt. Now we only need... Let's do 2 stacks of these. It's going to take ages to build up, but that's okay. And do we have a lot of these? We do. So I'm going to have a full stack of those with me as well. Now, what I'm also going to do is light these on fire and set up let's see, not oil refineries, but the robo ports, because sooner or later we are going to get robots. Now let's see how this works out. Yeah, the last one gets a lot more now. Let's see after the buffer is gone. It looks like it will keep going. Yeah, good. Now, that's improved by a tiny bit. I am going to have to make a new array for those as well, because the way I've built it so far isn't really good for expanding. So we need steel plate, we need gear, and we need advanced circuits, and we have all of that here. So I'm going to do it exactly like this one, and there, roboports in a chest here. Limit 1 stack. That's nice. And we are going to set up the cliff explosives. Now let's see. We need more radars as well. We need radars up here, and we need radars, at least one here. We don't have turrets here either. That's a bit risky. I'm not sure if they get past all this, but if they do, that's going to be very annoying. So I'm going to set up some cliff explosive making machine thing. I'm going to manually carry the explosives because we aren't going to need a lot of this. I think this might be a good spot because everything we need are here. We need steel and grenades. Okay, so we need one here for barrels, empty barrels, like that. And let's put them in a chest here. So electricity for this one, explosives in this one. Actually, I'm going to make a chest for that. Explosives like this. Now let's see, we have a lot of ammunition, but we have a lot of crap with us as well. What's going on down here? It's safe, but it's not safe for long because we are going out of ammunition. So I guess it is time. It's definitely time to advance our military actions. Let's see. Let's not do it this way. What did I just do? No. I was going to weave, but of course we can't weave like that. Let's weave it up through the mill. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to make a proper array for red ones afterwards. So I'm going to just stick with having this for now. Oh, it is working. Good. Let's go find our storage box with the crap. Let's make a new one. Crap box. So we have too many of these. We don't need these right now. I am going back to this box to get the stuff later. It's nice to have a box with everything, and I guess if I forget, then this stuff is lost forever, but we'll be fine. Now, I do have lots of turrets with me, so that's okay. Do I have ammunition? Let's see, we need to fill these chests. I'm going to bring a lot of ammunition now because I want to have as many magazines in every turret as possible when moving. Now let's see, let's do the research for heavy armor. No, let's do the filler ones, the mining productivity ones. Those are really nice to do while we are doing other stuff because it takes a while. Now we don't have enough green circuit production either, but I haven't seen where we are limited by it. I guess we might not be. I wonder why the belt isn't filling up. We might have like an exact ratio almost going. That's nice. Let's see, we do have assemblers 3 here. Okay, so let's get driving. We need to use the tank here. We have fuel and we have ammo. And we are driving our tank again. It's always fun to drive a tank. Now, I'm going to start by securing our base before we travel far. Because if we are far away and they attack, it's so painful if they manage to destroy a lot before we get back. Now, I do have 15 radars. That should be enough for now. Let's see how much. Yeah, I'm going to put one over here as well. Not radars, a few turrets. Now let's see. We do have enough miners, so we don't have to think about that right now. The way I do this is on 4 turrets we use 2 stacks of ammunition. It's quite a lot, but it's nice to not have to revisit the place all the time to refill, or if we forget, places might get overrun. Now then, let's move this one down here. How much of a raid are we going for here? I'm thinking these camps. And then perhaps we do some shooty stuff to the south as well, because we are going to extend our base further south. So that's a good way of doing stuff, I think. I had a comment that said I should do a full circle, and I do agree that would probably be the safest, but it's also going to take a lot of time. So I'm not sure if I want to spend time on that, if I can avoid it. But we'll see how it works out with the biters and how much actual hunting and killing we are going to need. Now let's see. Driving through the camp, shooting everything. The camps aren't dangerous for now. They really aren't, so we might not need to improve too much, but we don't have the green biters yet, so stuff will get more dangerous when they arrive, I suspect. Now let's see. And in the fashion this game always works, when you are out driving, it gets dark and it's hard to see anything. Let's see. I was considering getting this camp as well. It is a bit close, so I'm going to get that on the way. Outrunning this one biter back here. This terrain looks quite nice. It's a bit rugged. Now it's going to be nice to come back and see that we have cliff explosives, so we can finally expand the bus and start the creation of robots. It's going to be very nice to be able to blueprint stuff and not do everything by hand. Okay, oh, we found iron as well here, a lot. Yeah, quite a lot, a decent chunk, 5.5 million. Let's stop the biters here as well. Now, what I'm going to do on the way back is place a radar here and then place large power poles all the way back to the base, because I want a place, a scouting outpost on this side, like far out, to look for materials, and I guess as an outpost that makes us able to see biter attacks from afar. Not that we will notice anyway. It's nice to have a warning system, I guess. Now let's see. We are actually polluting all the way out here, so let's get this camp as well. This is a big one with blue biters and stuff. Let's see. Oh, and even more up here. Yeah, I'm glad we have the tank in this game. I remember the developers talked about the tank being somewhat overpowered, but it was fun to use, and as this is not supposed to be a survival game, they left it in. I might be misquoting that a bit, but I think that was one of the reasons the tank is as strong as it is right now in Factorio, because it is really strong. Now repairing this and then plotting out a course for where to go next. Let's see, let's go down here and get biters on the way. I don't want to get everything here, so let's get this one camp. It's quite a small one, and then do the radar thing all the way back to the base from this location, I think. Now let's see. I guess I don't really have to chase those. So setting up the whole thingamajig, the scouting station like this. We don't really need electricity for the turrets. That's quite nice. That's different than the laser turrets, at least, because they need a lot. Now let's see, we are really far out, but that's probably a good thing. Let's see if we can place these on the way, and every quite a while we will, or every certain distances, like the next one now, we can place one more radar and a few turrets. Did I move too far now? There. And turrets. Like that. That looks nice. Oh, and we need to remember to add more of these on the way. Now, I'm guessing these outposts do have a somewhat limited time to live, because 4 turrets are not going to be enough to defend from biters forever. Now, let's place one here as well. It's nice to have the scouting going. That's very neat, or nice, or beautiful. Now then, outposts complete. And we have done the hunting on the north side of... Yeah, that was actually a really nice distance between the radars. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's put our tank in our pocket. Let's make one more of these on the way through. And on the other side. 3. Did I mess up everything by making... Yeah, I did. I have to... Let's see, if we just make one space between... Yeah, that's going to be fine. Now let's see. Expand, expand, expand. And underground. Yeah, that works. Now, since the previous one can't keep up with on the reds without without these, let's see. No, it's not going to be a problem here, I'm sure. I am going to align this one tile out as well, because I want them to be somewhat symmetrical. A minor issue, I know, but I guess I have to have a few of those things as well. It's not OCD, it's just a preference, I guess. Now let's see. In, and in. Out from all of them, and in. like this whole setup with the power pole in the middle. It looks very nice. There, expanding. I wonder if I have to upgrade the belt at some point as well. I probably should. It's at least pointless right now with reds on the end of the belt and not at the beginning. Oh well. Now, reds out. Okay. A lot more grains being made. That's nice. And we did the hunting up north. We did, let's see, we need to do the below ones, but we have, I think we might, let's see how the cliff explosives are. Yeah, we have room for stuff, so I'm going to get the explosives and get more ammo, and then we quickly do the south part as well, because we really don't want the bus to get eaten while we are expanding. It's nice to do the military stuff when we do the military stuff, and then this is nice. Even though we are really lacking red circuits, we are getting a few. We're not getting blue signs though. Not at all. Ah well. It's okay for now, because all of that is going to get sorted and everything will be nice and beautiful. And let's see. Yeah, let's not do anything with the cliff explosives before we come back from this raid. Now let's see. By removing cliffs, we're actually going to remove some of our natural defenses as well. Did I put it in the trunk? Yeah, don't need to have that in the trunk. I guess it might actually automatically reload from the trunk. But... oh, we forgot the radar up here. Oh well. We did kill a lot of biters, so I guess it will be fine. When we were down there, we saw that we had a lot of ammo left in those turrets. Now, let's get these big camps on the side here. Oh, water again. The default map does not have a lot of water. I'm used to having a lot more difficult terrain, I guess, by having more of that. Oh, what am I doing? I need to have the correct ammo equipped. That was a tiny bit scary. At least the tank does have a lot of HP, and we can repair it now. Should probably, let's see, we don't have blue science now, so I'm going to start researching armor and do the things we don't need blue science for first. I might be thinking wrong. It might not be blue science we're missing, it might be purple, but oh well. We are missing a lot of stuff. So it's going to be so nice when we can build it all. And I think when we have the cliff explosives, all our excuses to expand are going to be gone, and we just have to sort it all. And that's going to be so much fun, building up the robots, getting blue chips, getting the build bots, the system going with Not logistic bots, of course, because we aren't allowed to do that with this achievement run we are doing. But we can still use construction bots and more blueprinty stuff. We can also use logistic bots to request items, so we don't have to go shopping as often, and we can do it with trash slots, even though we can't really do proper recycling unless we put a lot of work into it with filtering and stuff. But I'm not going to do that. That's so I'm not going to use the trash slots a lot either, I believe. It might be practical for some stuff, but I'm not. Yeah. Now let's see. Shooty, shooty. In between the cliffs. There's one more. Can we get out of here? Yeah. Nice. Now, the pollution isn't hitting that one, but I'm going to go down there anyway, I think, while we are out and about in the tank. Making sure we don't lose the tank. Did he? Yeah, he attacked the tank. Not the character. That's good, I guess. I'm not sure how aggro works in this game at all. I just know that they get angry and... Oh, that's a camp down there. Let's see, let's clean up here. Oh, yeah, this is a lot bigger than the other camps. I'm going to refill the ammo and just run it down. Is this too much? Let's see. Nah, it will be fine. It doesn't look like there were too many worms in this camp, so let's we are stopping though. Too many spawners, and the tank gets stopped while running through them. And it's important to not completely stop, I guess, because then we might get eaten. I'm going to do a quick repair before we go back in. I'm glad we have a lot of ammunition, because this is a lot of killing. Now let's see. That looked a bit icky for a second, but it's fine. We are far out as well, but I think this is important to get done. Let's see. How far are we? Yeah, we are too far. I'm going to get this one camp anyway, though, because we started and we don't want the survivors to tell the other fighters about how mean we were to them. Let's see. One last spawner here. So many biters, so many biters. Uh-oh. We stopped because rocks. Oh no! Let's do one more repair quick. That was close and scary. I guess we might or should use proper tank shells now, because we do have the oil products. Maybe a flamethrower ammo as well. I haven't used those in so many patches in Factorio now, so I'm not even sure if they are worth using or if they are bad or strong or... Now let's see. I'm going to drive down all of the spawners here. Yeah, that was a lot smoother than the other ones. A few rocks in the middle of the base really really stops us in our tracks and it makes it a lot harder. The important part is to kill the spawners, not the actual biters, because they don't do much without being able to reproduce. Now, that was nice. We are far, far outside our pollution range now. So we won't have any biter attacks from this place. Yeah, way too far out. Now, let's get a few more camps down here and then go back home. We don't need to get everything on the planet. I guess the further out we get, the more difficult it gets as well. So I've been thinking that maybe after a while we can play with the artilleries as well. I'm also considering getting attack robotics, but I haven't used those a lot, so I'm not sure if they are worth it either. Now let's see, let's get this one. Or let's get the south one and the west one. When going for a raid like this, or going for a trip like this, I guess, there's always a lot more to shoot, because as we explore we see new biter camps and we've done so much pollution that it reaches stuff we can't even see. So that's risky. Oh, blingy bling. I'm going to see if I can disable that. No more sounds. Sorry about that. That won't happen again, I hope. And the last base here. Then we're going to place a radar like we did up north and run back to our base. Let's see. We took a lot of damage there. I wonder if we take a lot of damage by running into the worms. It seemed like it. I might be wrong though. Now let's see. There, and we place down radar turrets. 5 of them should be enough. And power pole. And then we just drive back to base. Let's see, where is the base? Well, it's simply to the north, so that's nice. Oh, too many cliffs. I'm going to place one radar here as well between the cliffs. Did I? That one is too far away. Let's see. This one looks fine. 4 of those. Radar up. And then we crash into all of the cliffs. Let's hope we can get out here. Yeah, good. Now let's see, where do we connect this? We can connect it. We can connect it there actually. Nice, we are home. We did good. Didn't do this part or this part. We didn't scout this way either, and we forgot the radar, but that's okay. Now we have lots and lots of explosives, so I'm going to limit this because we really don't need that much. I'm going to turn all of this into cliff explosives though. Let's see, 10 of those. Cliff explosives are up here. Oh, we have a lot of them. We have 69. So that's good. Bring 2 stacks so we can blow up the cliffs down here. But I see that we are out of time, so I'm going to stop here for now, and we are going to blow up the cliffs and start all of the production in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.